very first online battle of Total War Warhammer 3, playing as the Exiles of Khorne. So it's 3 units of Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Also have one Bloodletters rolling on through, with my general being a Exalted Bloodthirster, and also my secondary is a Bloodthirster. So as you guys see here, going pretty. It's going to be a pretty epic battle. We're going against Cathay right now, so this is a pretty expensive, somewhat expensive army. I mean, I know I put in some chevrons for these guys, so the first thing I see here is I'm like, general open. I should probably go target the general here. Well, you know, do a little bit of work, chase down the player's general. You know, do as best as we can do. So then I decided, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call this back pretty soon. Pretty wild. As you guys see, there's a terracotta warrior there. Okay, so now we're about to begin the charge. So I'm trying to still get it, use my Bloodthirster to go chase down his general, while the terracotta warrior kind of went out of the way, kinda. But also, I see that this player has some artillery in, so I'm like, okay, I need to go for the artillery unit and take on the artillery as quickly as possible. But I don't want them to, you know, do much damage. Then he rushed. I guess he gets scared to rush in some Jade Warriors and Hellbirds. So as you guys see, my general's a little bit too deep. So then I get my Blood Crushers out. I'm like, I was like, okay, my Blood Crushers, they're gonna need to do some damage here. So this guy calls in some Ancestral Warriors. Ancestral Warriors are pretty good, but of course they are based on duration, so they're only here for some amount of time. And so as you guys see, this guy had them sitting here for quite a bit, so they're going to be pretty. I don't want to say useless, but gonna be pretty weak. So I have a Bloodthirster here chasing out his general. So my Bloodthirster chases his general down. He's trying to cast spells with her, but is having a real hard time doing so. And so I was able to get my general out of there because he called it Hellbirds, and I was like, okay, I need to figure out on what I need to do here. So I went back, and I think I went for a flanking here. Either went for a flanker or went for the Terracotta Warrior. No, I'm going. Yep, so went for the Terracotta Warrior. And I'm still chasing down his general. So eventually, though, he actually jukes my unit here. Go ahead and get down there. He casts a spell here, which is the vortex spell. I mean, it looks like he miscalculated, kinda. Miscalculated spell. So as you guys hear, the epic battle here. We're gonna go on through here. Just look at all the bloodshed here. Amazing stuff here. And now look at this gap. So if I had a Herald of Khorne, you know, with that plus 24 damage, I mean, we could do some damage, but also I wouldn't be able to catch his general here, because you guys know most Cathay players apparently, or from what I've seen, they usually just go with either flying general, and every once in a while no general. So then I see his like archers and his artillery units are like exposed right now. I'm like, blood pressure, should I go for them? And that's what I decided to do. But then, as you guys see here, he calls up another unit of Jade Warriors and Hellbirds. So that was a pretty epic flank there, a portion. So back up here on the top here at this point, he's trying to go ahead and go for the point number 2. I think this is point 2. And he has another unit. Either this is I think it's the secondary unit of Ancestral Warriors up here doing damage. So I didn't even realize that. Like his general, I was like, wait a second. Did my Bloodthirster get juked? I was like, yeah, I got juked. So I was like, okay, Bloodthirster, go ahead and go for his jack-blooded show. But now I have the complete center under my control. So far so good, right? So far so good. So my units they're very tired. You know, they got some fresh units out in there. You know, they're doing damage. So I got my general again. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in there, really just risk this right now and just get in there and do some damage. Nice. So when my general popped down here, I made sure that he did an explosion ability right in the center, because I want to make sure that I disrupt the formations. So holding this point up here, it's getting kind of challenging. Now he drops his general down to melee combat, which I was kind of skeptical. I was like, why would you do that? I'm kind of worried about you right now, bro. Now while fighting for the center here, the center is pretty much mine and holding pretty well, actually. And I'm just letting his Terracotta Warrior do what he wants to do. So Terracotta Warrior, the issue with the Terracotta Warrior is it's just very slow to maneuver with. So they didn't have a unit of Spawn of Khorne, sitting in the background. Now, sometimes one thing I do hate is when you finally get your units through the portal, it's how they like don't listen to your command. Finally captured the right side here, and I was like, okay, now it's time to, you know, to capture the left. So people don't understand this, is that you don't have to constantly just sit down and hold the point. You can actually just move your units as long as like as you have it, it's yours. It doesn't go down or anything. So I think a lot of people don't really understand that. So now I have both points here. So this is actually pretty insane. I have my units of blood crushers, which are exhausting. As I see, I backed them off to go to leadership, because once you know demons start getting low leadership, when they start to, well, then I charge them back in there for another flank. Because that's actually perfect, by the way. Then my Bloodthirster comes back and does damage, does the thing. Now he still let me in his back line to destroy stuff right here. And so he just, I don't think people realize that you can withdraw your units and bring to take them out and then bring them back later. So he has Jade Lancers here. Jade Lancers run straight into my general, and again, a lot of bad stuff happened here. So then I was like, okay, I need to go for the right, for the left side. So I bring everyone towards the left side. He has a group of Jade Warriors here, and also my Chaos Warriors corner here as well. Back towards the center here, as you guys can see. Pretty epic things here.
One of your units has been destroyed.
Now, if I highlight, show you guys everything. So I tried to go for his archer units, but of course my Bloodthirster, or sorry, Blood Crushers are really low. Actually, scratch it. No, this was my unit of Chaos Warhounds. So they did damage, and as you see here, I did the spell, what do you call it? The bomb spell for our Khorne here. Throw down the sword, big explosion, does its job. They waver, and I'm like thinking in my head right here, is this the time that he's going to come back now? I mean, I'm like really skeptical what's going to happen. And so as you guys see here, I'm about to capture the left side, and now the middle's a little bit exposed, but now the right side here is still exposed as well. So then he's trying to get a unit of Celestial Dragon Guards here, and I'm trying to slow them down as best as I can, but of course they're wounded and now they're broken. So I'm now getting my Chaos Warhounds to try to go for the Dragon Guards. So now we have all 3 points captured, and now holding. With my units of Bloodletters, I run against the Item Necessary Warriors. Have queens, don't pay attention, but hey, I feel it because I do the same thing. So I do have a Blood Reaper, which is my melee specialist. I have him on his bike, doing his job, and I saved up for him. You know, in Domination, it's like you have to figure out on when to call in units and when to not call in units. Like when I first started doing a good amount of multiplayer battles, like practice battles and stuff, I would just call in my units constantly, and then it's like, well, when you're alone surprised, it's like, what's the point? Alright, so now back up on the right flank here, as you guys see. Got these Dragon Guards down for the count. Job is done. Currently sitting at 2,800 and almost 3,000 points actually. So again, I got my Flesh Hounds here. They're ready to go in. Oh, don't forget you guys love the sound here. Bloodthirster's still doing his job, by the way. Still doing a heck of a job. And now he got his general back with the Shogun gun. Which I'm like kind of weird that he saved up for that unit. And I was like, okay, I need to get him out of here, like, now. He did his job of just holding up the back line, and he just did it. Wonderful. So then I thought to myself, okay, well, since the left side's down, middle, I need to go back to the center and defend that, and he's really trying to push against the center. We're going to speed up just a little bit, kind of give you guys an idea. So now I'm like, okay, these archer units are doing it. They're pretty defended. Well, I wouldn't say defended, but like they're doing this job of like holding in the back, doing the backline thing, you know, shooting volleys and stuff back and forth. I'm like, okay, there's something I got to do about this here, because that's just crazy. So this guy here, I buffed him up here, get him some extra charge speed. He's in there. Look at that charge damage, base damage, vigor, all that stuff. You know, like vigor, race from his very tiredness or exhausted. So yeah, doing damage there. So left side's gonna have a lot of idle units here, as you see there. Pushing everybody back to the center, and these guys on the right side, it's wavering. So this is pretty much the battle here, guys. Like, you don't know what else to say for hero. I mean, both my Bloodthirster and my Journal did their job. But Journal's finally about to go down, by the way, for the first time in this entire match. So then he decides to get his great log like riders. I'm like, bro, you got it. All right. So his Token Gun General is right here in the back line, still trying to run for my Bloodthirster. Not today, brother. Look at that. Give me another smack. Physical resistance plus 75, and she gave a Strider. Smart stuff there. But at this point, though, he can't really capture too much because this is it. And also, I'm about to have 3,000 supplies, so I was able to call in more units if I technically need to do. And that is a GG. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my very first Total War Warhammer 3 online battle. If you guys did, please remember to like and subscribe. Also, you can hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos come out. That would be very much appreciated. But again, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for your support. I'll let you guys do. Peace out. Much later, ready. Have y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.